trouble off of turn number 4, one hard into the wall. Wow.
Tanner Black, look out down the front straightaway. Everybody heads up driving. Great job as everybody missed some cautions out.
Boy, there's a lot of people yelling in other people's windows down here right now.
You've got a whole lot going on down there.
It's like at the 405 at a standstill in LA, and everyone's just getting out.
And the great thing is the tech officials are saying, you're out, you're out, you're out. Get out.
Jeez, now Millsy just walked over the front.
Well, because I think the 60 IV just drilled the back of the 10 car.
He massaged him, and now Millsy actually did the crybaby face at him and rubbed his eyes.
They're still at each other. Hang on, we're done.
Oh, here's a replay here for it.
Here's what happens with Tanner. Oh, this right here. You're going to watch this. Mills is going to be up on the curb. Here comes Roth. Full send. Bang.
Man, that was I can't believe the left front didn't break on the 10 car.
Mills just pedals that thing, like I said, like pedals on it like a top fuel drag car that has lost traction. Yeah. I don't know that I would have probably let them go off together. Oh, these guys aren't done. They are not done. Roth keeps running into the back of Mills. Thank goodness they had to make the exchange right to left back there.
Yeah, I'm not a betting man.
I don't.
But if I had money and I had to pick on who was going to kick whose butt down there.
I got my money on the 10 car.
I got the 10 car.
I got the 10 car. I've watched him scrap.
I just keep seeing the me, myself, and Irene.
What's that?
I keep seeing me, myself, and Irene. You know that boxing style he's got when he...
Oh, yeah.
Tough break for Tanner Black as he is leaving with some assistance. And welcome to the live look-in on Facebook, courtesy of our friends at Speedway Motors. There's a whole lot going on here right now. Man.
It's a good time to check in.
We are in last chance qualifying A feature number 2 of 3 for the IMCA Modifieds. 2 laps have been scored complete. 18 remain. We are taking the top 3 finishers of this event to the middle of rows 9, 10, and 11 to the dance here a little bit later on. We'll have one more A feature LCQ to come before we get to our race of champions for the stock cars and the modifieds, and then we'll go dancing. Man, I thought those 50, 60, 70 race nights exhausted me. We're 4 races and 2 laps into this, Jerry.
Oh, I thought I was in a hockey match here for a minute.
The Iowa Wild here tonight?
I thought Roth, I thought he checked him to the boards down there or something.
Well, we said these are
the most aggressive races of the week. Green's out. Here we go. It'll be Jake Pike here racing. Now look at this. Troy Folger out of Oakley, California. Tricky. Oh, hang tight. Oh,
hard.
From Wyoming with love.
Wow. Looks like Yeager down there. Not sure if we've got any debris. I know Meineke having trouble.
Meineke, I don't think has any steering. Caution is out. Yellow's out.
Unfortunately, Yeager just tossed her in there and got loose, and his butt beat his head to the corner. That's disappointing. You know, it should mean this much, guys. You know what I mean? Like, tempers flare. We don't want to see anybody actually throw any real haymakers, but it should mean this much, shouldn't it?
We've said, and we said it on the Dirtcast, and we talk about it. Racing is probably one of the most passionate sports, and one of the most, you think about it, when you get that much testosterone bottled up and somebody wrongs you like that, it feeds the fire down below and away it goes.
I know what you're saying about testosterone, but in my 50-odd years of life, estrogen is far more frightening.
That's why I avoid it altogether.
I'm just saying. Hey, Boone, you guys out there or what? Make a bit of noise for me. We're at Super Nationals. We only got 1 day left. We only got 1 day left.
All right, we're going to look at the Long Acre Racing Products instant replay of the incident here in A qualifier number 2. Yeah, Yeager just goes around.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a Snapchat from Andy Bryant and the gang at Mid-States Machine.
5 of Meineke.
Yeah.
Little smooch.
He's got a little Snapchat, that engine they give away for the stock cars. She's being loaded now and brought to the ground.
Jerry and Ryan, when I just saw that replay, I just saw something a little differently. I don't know if we got time to look at it again, but Jaeger might have been a little bit psyched out by the car in front getting loose.
Yeah, he was a little
yeah, I think he thought he was going to check up and might have gone, because they very rarely just loop it on their own.
Here comes again, Wade. We're going to look at it one more time. You see the 33 and the 25 at top. Well,
I just think Thompson diamonded it down, and I
don't think there was anything too
fitty.
All right, we have 2 down. Make it 3, 17 laps to go. Jake Pike out of Pahrump, Nevada will lead him back to green.
On down the front straightaway is going to be Joel Rust. Remember, he is in the Race of Champions. He won the Fast Shafts All-Star race last night, and now he is transferring into the A. Yep. And Troy Folger going to run the bottom. Jake Pike round the top. Down the front straightaway we go.
Good battle for the 2 spot now as Russ takes a look to the inside of Troy Folger. In tow, you've got Thompson and you've got the 7S of Steinhardt. That'll take you back to the top 5. They're paired up 4th on back. Behind the 3, looking to go dancing. Pike works off the top of turn number 4. Folger through the middle. Russ down low. That's your top 3 now with 6 laps. Make it 5 laps down.
They'll work on in at turn number 1 and 2. It will be the 22 with a 3. Jake Pike, your race leader. Working on down the back straightaway, now down the front straightaway.
Treacherous time. Is that Troubleville or Calamity Corner?
I don't know what that is anymore.
Off of turn number 2, your race leader continues to be Pike, 1.111 seconds. The ones have it. Here comes Joel Rust. He'll work low on Folger. Up in the rumbly stumblies, though, is a 25 of Thompson. He will right the ship and maintain a 4th place run as we speak. Good 3-car battle for 5th, but you need to be in the top. Oh, a little steam off the header maybe in the 25. Man, he's got something coming out of there. The 25 at Thompson.
Loaded down. Yes, Thompson is done pulling that 25 into the infield. Problems. He's going to probably look right for the water jug. Looked like she was getting hot. Working down the back straightaway now into the 3 and 4. It's Jake Pike, the 23. He's looking to go dancing. I think Emma wants to go dancing more than Jake does. They both want to go dancing, but I think Emma's like, get that thing in, kid. Down the back straightaway, Jake Pike from over the hump and Pahrump. Right there, your leader.
Pike, Folger, and Rust, your top 3. Halfway home this time by, scoring 10 laps complete, 10 laps to go. Running in the 4th spot, 1 spot out, it is Drew Christensen on the 29er. And he is 2 seconds behind Rust for that final qualifying position. Now you see Rust going back on the top side, trying to search high and low each end of the speedway. Winners, or top 3 of this one, will roll off 26th, 29th, and 32nd. On the modified dance a little bit later on tonight. Jerry, we have 11 down, 9 to go.
In the 3 and 4, Jake Pike, Troy Folger, 26J, Joel Rust. That's your 3 transfer cars. Got Parmalee around the bottom of 2, bottom of 2, bottom of 2. He'll get her backed on in and we'll stay green. Pike still your leader down the back straightaway.
And Pike looking to race his way in for the 2nd consecutive season in the 223. You think Folger's been there before, Jerry? He has. It's been 5 years since Troy Folger has raced his way.
It's been a while since Troy's been here, hasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if he was here. I think he might have been here in the 2 cars from last year, if memory serves. And Joel Rust, as you said, has had a pretty good week so far. He'd like to go dancing for the 4th time, but he hasn't even been in the dance in 4 years. Make it, 3 years, 2020.
They'll work off a 2 and out of back straightaway. Hammer that big curve at the top. Jake Pike gonna roll the bottom of turn number 3 and 4 this time. Oh boy, upset the car a little bit. Not sure why he changed that lane, Ryan. He was fast at the top of 3 and 4. He came to the bottom. He may now hurry. If he doesn't hurry up, he can get that lead away.
Again, this is the difference between starting in the middle of row number 9, 10, or 11. Look at him search, Jerry. That is a thing of beauty right there. You watch him work off of turn number 4. They're all comfortably in the race right now. Drew Christensen back there just laying and waiting for one of them to make a miscue. As laps continue to wind down here in this one, we'll have 17 scored complete at the line. Just 3 laps to go. Look at him battle for the race lead off of 4.
It's going to be Jake Pike right there, the 223P. He's up there working the top shelf. Made that one bad decision and went to the bottom, and luckily he was able to race out of it, not going back there again. Tricky Troy around the bottom, 2 to go. Joel Rust in the number 3 spot.
Joel Rust running in third, looking to roll off 32nd here in tonight's championship event. Jake Pike went back to the top side, continues to pull away from the field. He has about a half a second lead over Folger riding in second. White flag replaces the green this time by Jerry. 1 lap to go here in LCQA number 2.
Still hurrying on down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be the 2-3 Jake Pike 49 of Troy Folger in the 26J machine of Joel Rust. Working on in down into turn number 3 and 4. Checkers out. Jake Pike, Troy Folger, and Joel Rust.
All right, so taking a look at your 3 qualifiers, Joel Rust racing his way into the dance for the 4th time in his career since 2014. His first time dancing since 2020. Troy Folger has made the dance for the first time since 2018. This is his 2nd qualifying run. And Jake Pike, for the 2nd consecutive year, the 223 will be dancing.
Got a black GMC pickup, Iowa plates, Powesheet County, NKU 741. This must be pit side. I got it from Tommy. You are illegally parked and needs to be moved. Black GMC pickup, Iowa plates, Powesheet County, NKU 741. Could you please go move that before it does get taken away? Wow. I'm assuming when it says illegally, it's probably.
That was very polite.
Yeah.
Very polite. Can I quickly say well done?
Thank you very much.
Well done, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you. I got to thank a lot of people last night in the feature. We broke a lot of stuff. Everyone was all hands on deck back there. They got me back on the track, and they put me in the show tonight, so I can't thank everyone enough for all of it.
Good on you, mate. There's Emma's love heart. Hey, Ryan, on your left foot, is that the Hawkeyes and your right foot is the Cyclones?
No, left is Cyclones, right is Hawkeyes.
So your right foot being the Hawkeyes are 17 and Cyclones are 3. Ooh-ah.
Right fit. That's the foot I kick with, and apparently that's the foot the Hawkeyes kick with. Last chance qualifier number 3. Here's your scheduled starting lineup. Brandon Beckendorf, the 5X, the 111. Ethan Broxma, the 111.
75C or 75 Junior Chaz Baca. Josh Long, the 88 car.
38H Mitchell Hunt, the 14T. That is Travis Hagan.
Then we're going to see the 08 of Johnny Whitman, the 71C and Troy Cordes.
Corey Ray, the 69N. The 66P is Paul Stone.
12J, Jeremy Ritchie. 911, Joshua McGee. Let's go to 11 star Trent Leonard, 757. Weddles, Tony Weddles, Stanton, Jordy Nelson, 4JX, Chris Morris, 94, Justin O'Brien, 12J, Jackson Sadoff, 96, 08, Dakota Sprawl, Ashton Wilkie.
And that is lap 2 out of 20 have been completed. It is Beckendorf running the top side where he is very familiar. The 11 car of the 111 of Ethan Broxma rides in second. National IMCA modified points leader Chaz Baca is currently in that 3rd position. One out looking at as they run a 14T of Hagan. He's going to reel in the 75 of Baca off of turn number 2. A couple of car lengths separate them down the back straightaway. And Mitchell Hunt takes you through your top 5 as O'Brien drops to the infield. His Super Nationals run is over.
The big unit is to the infield. Off of turn number 4.
Oh, look out.
Chris Morris.
Down in 4, man.
Yellow's out. Chris Morris just missing that tire down there in turn number 4. Not sure how it started, but looked up and he was.
Is that a magnet or a tractor tire?
There must be something in that thing tonight.
Must be. He's a great story, guys, isn't he?
Yes.
If you look carefully at the number 94, that door actually, the top part of the door opens up on that side. And this remarkable man, I really love his kind of like monster truck with tracks that he uses to get around. His paralysis has affected his life, but it hasn't impacted it to the point where he's not a superstar because, boy, he just gets after life and grabs it with both hands.
Yeah, he started off racing on 2 wheels.
Really?
And that's when that incident happened that made him paralyzed him. And they didn't give up. Still wanted to race. They figured out that they could make hand controls work in a race car, and he's very handy because he's what's he? what we talked to him on the Dirtcast
podcast, yeah.
And that was early in the year. He had like 8 or 9 feature wins in Texas.
He's very successful at what he does.
And his lady friend is the 5B Brenda Kirby.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Caution light is out. Green flag back out. 4 laps down, 16 laps to go. Brandon Beckendorf is your race leader. Ethan Broxma in the second position. Well, he's not anymore. Here comes Chaz Baca to the top side. Beckendorf going to get lost on the high side of the speedway. A 3-car battle for the race lead down into 3.
Man, not sure what happened to Beckendorf. He went right to the curb down there in turn number 2, and that thing just shut down on him. Now here we go. Travis Hagen working right there to the bottom. Oh, boy. Here comes the 111 of Broxma. Broxma there to the outside. The 5B of Beckendorf. They'll go side by side. Mitchell Hunt and Travis Hagen right behind him. And, man, we have got 14 laps of this stuff to go.
Looking for 3 final dancers tonight here as they work off of turn number 2. Broxma going to slide up. Beckendorf going to work below him. Hagen right there, trying to race his way past the inside of the 111 car, and he's going to get sideways over in turn number 4, Jerry. Man, I thought that was going to get ugly quick. He and the 38 of Hunt, I thought they touched front tires there for a moment. That could have gone all sorts of different directions. Instead, we're going to go off of turn number 2. It is Chaz Baca. He's just smoking him right now, Jerry, as Beckendorf and Broxma work the top side of turn number 4.
Wow, they worked that. Here comes Broxma. Oh, him and Hagen together. Man, I tell you what. The way that rear quarter came back, Travis Hagen must be using one of those MD3 performance bodies. Plastic, composite rear quarters, as it doesn't even have a scratch, a ding, or a dent on it. Just down the front straightaway they go. 3 wide, look at the bottom.
Yeah, looking for that 5th position now. They'll work 3 wide, trying to race their way up into contention right now, as it is Beckendorf and Hagen in 2 and 3. Ethan Broxma, the closest one on the outside looking in, as he will trail a transfer spot by about 9/10 of a second as they work down in turns 1 and 2. All 3 of your front runners up top. Well, 2, 3, and 4 up top. Chaz Baca just hugging those tires down on the low side of the speedway, continues to pull away from traffic as we have 11 laps now scored complete and 9 laps to go.
They'll work him over 2 and down the back straightaway. It's Chaz Baca gone. 71C of Troy Cordes heads to the infield. Working on into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be the 75C of Baca. 8 laps to go. Now Jeremy Ritchie pulls to the infield.
Look at the 111 now of Broxma. He's got to run to the inside of Hagen for the 3rd spot off of turn number 2. He'll slide up, but Hagen pulls away down the back straightaway. 7.5 laps left in this one. Jerry, does Broxma have anything for the 14T?
We'll find out here shortly. He'll take that hot rod on in. It's going to be the 5B of Beckendorf, 14T of Hagen, and the 111 of Broxma. This is, right now, Broxma would be the last man to the table and getting 250 from Saints Avenue Cafe. Working on in. Down the back straightaway in your 3rd and final St. Avenue Scramble. Ryan, this time, 4 fingers and a thumb left in qualifying for the week.
And here we go, that battle for 3rd. Travis Hagen has never been to the dance before. Ethan Broxma looking to go dancing for the 3rd consecutive year. We will see if Broxma can continue that streak, or if Hagen will establish one of his own.
Getting
got some parts out there in the apron area, the front straightaway.
Looks like plastic there.
Looks like plastic, as we now have 4 laps to go.
Down the front or the back straightaway. Look at this. Beckendorf. I keep forgetting about Baca.
I know, he's so far ahead.
So the red 75C is your leader. Right now, the 111, as I said that, the 14T is your last man to the table.
Know that?
I said it earlier because we were watching that great battle, and I forgot Baca was gone on this way.
2 laps.
Baca, he's mustered up a little soft shoe, gentle sway, and he wants to go dancing tonight. I'll put 2 in down the back straightaway. 2 to go.
2 laps to go as Broxma continues to pursue on the top side of the speedway. He lost some ground on that last run through turns 3 and 4. He's going to have to pull a rabbit out of his hat to make something out of this at this point in time as the white flag waves. 1 lap to go.
In the back straightaway, 5.1 tenths of a second advantage. Final 3 coming. Saints Avenue Scrambles. Number 3 goes to Chaz Baca, Mesa, Arizona. Second to Brandon Beckendorf. And the last man to the table for the first time in his career is the 14T of Travis Hagen out of Williston, North Dakota.
And joining Hagen there with Beckendorf, that is his qualifying run number 3. He also previously qualified in 2012 and last year. And Chaz Baca, he is a 2-time qualifier. The last time he made it was 2018. All the fields are set, Jerry. 6 events left to go.
Oh, thank you. I believe this is probably going to be your final Facebook Live look of the Super Nationals. As thanks to Speedway Motors for giving you some look-ins. 2 Race of Champions, 4 dances coming up. Thanks for joining us all week on the look-ins. Thanks to all our great sponsors. Well, we are time to go to a quick car race products track prep session.